Good morning, dear students. In the previous class, I told you that how Portia was very angry with Bassanio, and she even blamed him that he had given her ring to not a woman, not a man, but to a woman. And today we shall begin what is the response of Bassanio. He says, "No, by my honor, madam, by my soul, no woman had it, but a civil doctor, which did refuse 3,000 ducats of me and begged the ring, which I did deny him, and suffered him to go displeased away, even he that had held up the very life of my dear friend. What should I say, sweet lady?" So Bassanio, in response to Portia's complaint that Bassanio had given the ring to a woman, Bassanio says, "No, my dear lady, I swear by my soul, by my honor, that I have not given that ring to a woman, but a civil doctor." That means to a lawyer, to whom he says did refuse 3,000 of ducat. So since lawyer had refused to accept 3,000 of ducat, and he wanted only the ring, which Bassanio did deny him, though it was very painful for him to displease a person who had saved the life of his dear friend. Let me tell you once more. Bassanio tells Portia that I have not given the ring to a woman, rather I had given the ring to the lawyer who had refused to take 3,000 ducats. He wanted only the ring. And Bassanio says, though he was not willing to give that ring, he wanted to displease him, though the lawyer had saved the very life of his dear friend Antonio. So he says, "What should I say, sweet lady?" So he says, "I can't tell you more than that, my beloved lady, that I have not given the ring to a woman but to a lawyer." Thereafter he says, "I was enforced to send it after him. I was beset with shame and courtesy. My honor would not let ingratitude so much besmear it." He says, "I knowingly or by willingly I did not want to give that ring to the lawyer, but I was forced to send that ring to the lawyer. Therefore," he said, "because of courtesy, because of my honor, I did send that ring to the lawyer, because I was not willing to be so ingratitude, means so unfaithful or not so ungrateful, not so grateful, that somebody should afterwards blame him, besmear him, stain him, have any kind of talk about him, that lawyer had saved the life of his friend Antonio, but Bassanio could not give him even the ring that he had asked for. So because of his honor, because of his courtesy, he did give that ring to the lawyer. He says, "Pardon me, good lady, For by these blessed candles of the night, had you been there, I think you would have begged the ring of me to give the worthy doctor. He says, I ask you pardon, my beloved lady. I swear by the stars of the night, candles of the night means stars of the night, if you could have, he says to the Portia, to Portia, if Portia could have been there and if she could have seen how the lawyer had saved the life of his beloved friend Antonio, then he says even Portia herself could have begged him to go and give the ring to the lawyer, not to refuse him. Then Portia says, let not that doctor ever come near my house, since he hath got the jewel that I loved, and that which you did swear to keep for me. I will become as liberal as you. I will not deny him anything I have. So Portia is threatening Bassanio. She says that let that doctor not even come close to near to her house, because he has taken away the very beloved ring of Portia that she had given to Bassanio. She says that which you did swear to keep for me, for which Bassanio had promised to Portia that he would never depart from that ring. She says that if by mistake that lawyer happened to come to her house, she too would become as liberal as Bassanio and would not deny him anything what she had. Means she too would give everything, whatever the lawyer would ask. Therefore, she threatens Bassanio not to let that lawyer come to their house. And then Nerissa says, nor I his clerk. Therefore, be well advised how you do leave me to mine own protection. Then Nerissa turns towards Graziano. She says, neither I would like that his clerk should come here. If he does come here, then she too would surrender or give him everything. Therefore, it is the duty of Graziano to save, to protect her of her honor, so that she does not give anything to her clerk of that lawyer. Antonio hears this fight, this conversation between the husbands and wives. He is very unhappy. He says, I am the unhappy subject of these quarrels. So poor Antonio accepts. He says, all these quarrels are happening, all these fights are happening because he is the cause of these all quarrels. He says, I am the unhappy, I am the very person because of whom all these quarrels are happening or being done. Then Portia says, sir, grieve not you. You are welcome, notwithstanding. So Portia tells him, you don't worry, sir, you are most welcome. Don't be sad, don't be sorry. Don't think that because of you we are fighting. You are most welcome. Leave these all things behind. Leave them aside. You don't worry about all these fights and quarrels. Bassanio says, Portia, forgive me for this enforced wrong. And in the hearing of these many friends, I swear to thee, even by thy own fair eyes, where I see myself. Bassanio tells to Portia, please forgive me, because I was forced to do this wrong. And at the same time, he tells Portia that I swear in front of my all these friends that henceforth I will never make such blunder. He even says, I swear by thy own eyes where he sees himself. So Bassanio is telling that he is swearing by the eyes of Portia where he sees his image or picture or photo that he would never do wrong to Portia. And Portia says, mark you but that in both my eyes he doubly sees himself, in each eye one. Swear by your double self, and there is an oath of credit. Portia tells to others, mark or notice what he says, that he sees me in my both eyes. Therefore, he sees his double picture, double photo. And therefore, in each eye he has to swear, not double self. So therefore, double swear, double oath he has to take, and there he has to make a promise that he would never be unfaithful to Portia, or he would never cheat to Portia. Then Bassanio says, no, but hear me. Pardon this fault, and by my soul I swear, I never more will break an oath with thee. So Bassanio is once more trying his best to make Portia understand that he had to forgive him. At the same time, he promises her that henceforth he would never break his oath. He will keep up the promise that he would make to Portia. And Antonio, poor fellow, he has so much trust in Bassanio. He says, I once did lend my body for his wealth, which but for him that had your husband's ring had quite miscarried, I dare be bound again, my soul upon the forfeit, that your Lord will never more break faith advisedly. So Antonio tells to Portia that once he did lend his body because her husband wanted wealth. So he says that was because he wanted, therefore he made his body to be guarantee, surety in the eyes of Shylock. So also he says now he is ready to bound his soul. He is ready to lend his soul and makes a promise, becomes a guarantee that Bassanio will never break the promise that he is going to make to Portia. Then Portia says, then you shall be his surety. Then Portia tells Antonio, then you have to become the guarantee, that surety that Bassanio would not break the trust. Give him this and bid him keep it better than the other. Then Portia takes out the same ring that Bassanio had given to the lawyer, and she hands over that ring to Antonio and tells him, give this ring to Bassanio and tell him that he should never give this ring to anybody, as he had done earlier, that he gave the ring to the lawyer. Antonio says, here Lord Bassanio, swear to keep this ring. So Antonio takes that ring and gives to Bassanio and tells him, please make a promise that you would never give this ring to anybody else. Bassanio, by heaven, it's the same I gave the doctor. As soon as Bassanio gets that ring, he recognizes, he says, this is the same ring that I had given to the doctor. Then Portia entreaties, I had it of him, pardon me, Bassanio. Then Portia says, please forgive me, Bassanio, I have already taken that ring from that lawyer. And Nerissa then tells, and pardon me, my gentle Graciano, for that same scrubbed boy, the doctor's clerk, did give me this. Then Nerissa takes out her ring and she tells, see, my gentle Graciano, this is the same ring that you had given to that undersized boy, the doctor's clerk. I have asked that boy to give me that ring, and he too has given me back that ring. And further on, Portia says, you are all amazed. Portia says, I know that all of you are surprised, all of you are astonished, you do not know what to tell, but here is a letter. Read it at your leisure, at your convenient time, when you get some free time. It comes from Padua, from Bellario. There you shall find that Portia was the doctor, Nerissa there her clerk, Lorenzo here shall witness. I set forth as soon as you, and even but now returned. I have not yet entered my house. Antonio, you are welcome. So Portia gives them one more shock. She says, you read this letter. This letter has come from Padua, sent by Dr. Bellario. In this letter it is mentioned that Portia is the lawyer and Nerissa her maid is her clerk. And she says, for this you can ask Lorenzo. He is the witness that as soon as you people left the house, so also Portia and Nerissa both also had left the house, and as you have returned, and even but now returned. So as you have returned, so also Portia and Nerissa also have returned from Venice to Belmont. I have not yet entered my house. She tells them even she has not entered her house. Antonio, at the same time she says, Antonio, you are most welcome. So she tells the whole truth, what had happened, that how Portia and Nerissa were appointed as lawyer and clerk by Dr. Bellario to fight this case of Antonio. And I have better news in store for you than you expect. Unseal this letter soon. There you shall find 3 of your Argosies are richly come to harbour suddenly. You shall not know by what strange accident I chanced on this letter. Portia further on says to Antonio, I have still better news for you that you have never expected. Take this letter, unseal it or open it, and you will find that 3 of your ships which are richly laden have suddenly reached to the harbour. And as you will not understand that how by chance I have happened to get this letter. Antonio says, I am dumb. I am voiceless. I can't speak. I do not know what has happened. I cannot answer that how you have become so surprised to me. In the meanwhile, Bassanio asks Portia, were you the doctor? And I knew you not. So Bassanio is so surprised. He says, you were the one who was lawyer and I could not recognize you. So it was a big surprise for Antonio, for Bassanio and for Graciano. At the same time, Graciano asked Nerissa, were you the clerk? Oh, you were the clerk. He asked Nerissa whether you were the one who happened to be clerk of that lawyer. They were not able to at all understand how they could not recognize their own wives. Antonio says, sweet lady, you have given me life and living. For here I read for certain that my ships are safely come to Rod. Antonio takes that letter, reads, and it is certainly mentioned in that letter that his ships had safely arrived to the harbor. Therefore, he is very grateful to Portia. He says, "Lady, you have not only given me life, but you have also given me the good news that you have found out the means of my life." That means that his wealth, his ships are back, and Antonio can lead a happy life. Portia says, "How now, Lorenzo? What about Lorenzo? My clerk had some good comforts too for you." Then Portia tells Lorenzo, don't worry, you too have some good news, and my clerk, that is Nerissa, will let you know what you have got. Nerissa says, and I will give him without a fee. So he says, I will let him know all those things without asking any fee. There do I give you and Jessica from the Jew a special deed of gift after his death of all he dies possessed of. Nerissa says, Shylock has signed a deed in which he has mentioned that after his death all his property would belong to Jessica and Lorenzo. So that is the good news that has been given to Lorenzo and Jessica by Portia and Nerissa. And Lorenzo is very happy. He says, fair ladies, you drop manna in the way of starved people. So Lorenzo says, my good ladies, you are really help for the poor people, for the hungry people who do not have anything to eat, and you are becoming like a god. You are dropping manna for them. Students, in the Bible, there is a story of Hebrews who were in Egypt and they were persecuted, but Moses brought them out from Egypt, and these Hebrews were led by Moses with the help of God. For 40 years, God dropped manna for them. Manna means food for them because they were hungry, and 40 years they were fed by God till they reached the promised land. And therefore Lorenzo says that Portia and Nerissa have played the role of God by giving them good news as if God giving the manna to the hungry people. Portia says, it is almost morning, and yet I am sure you are not satisfied of these events at full. Let us go in and charge us thereupon interrogatories, and will answer all these things faithfully. Portia tells them, I am sure that you people are not satisfied with this little my explanation. You want to know whole story, that how it had happened. She says, at the same time she reminds them that it is almost morning, so let us come inside, and there I will let you know. I will mean both of them. Charge us. He says, you ask us the questions and we will answer. Interrogate mean you ask us questions, you interview us, and we would give you all the answers very faithfully. And then Graziano says, let it be so. So we will all go inside, because they want to know whole story, how it had happened. Well, while I live, I will fear no other thing so sore as keeping safe Nerissa's ring. So Graziano promises that as long as he would live, he will make it a point that he would never lose Nerissa's ring. So students, with this we have completed the drama Merchant of Venice. It is a very happy ending. Antonio got back his ships. He is freed from the clutches of Shylock. Bassanio and Portia have married to each other. Nerissa and Graciano have become life partners. Lorenzo and Jessica, both of them have got the good news that after the death of Shylock, they would become the owner of the property of Shylock. Only the person who is sad after or at the end of the drama we find is Shylock. Shylock has lost not only the case but also his property. He has lost his daughter, at the same time he has become person without even a single penny. So this is what happens to all of us. If we are humble, if we are ready to forgive others, God will forgive us. God bless you. Have a nice and wonderful day.